John Ulzheimer is known as one of our nation's most recognized credit experts. Having worked for 28 years in the credit industry, John has become one of the most prolific speakers about credit and the go-to authority on answers to credit-related questions. Credit Countdown with John Ulzheimer.
Hey there, this is John Ulzheimer coming to you from lovely Atlanta traffic. So today's video is not in response to a consumer question, which is unusual because I love getting questions. Today I'm going to talk about some of the upcoming changes with respect to the furnishing / credit reporting of medical collections. All right, so when you go to the doctor's office and if you incur some kind of medical debt and for some reason the doctor doesn't get paid, they're going to try to collect it a couple of times and then they're going to outsource it to a third-party debt collector, aka collection agency. Obviously, collection agencies are allowed to and commonly furnish information, it's the formal term, furnish, or report that information to the 3 credit reporting agencies, and then you end up with collections on your credit reports. Collections are considered bad by credit scoring systems, etc., so it's not a good thing to have those on your credit reports. There are some changes with respect to medical collections. As of July 1st of 2022, there are going to be 3 significant changes to how medical collections make their way to credit reports. Number 1, this is an easy one. Any medical collection that is less than $500, the credit reporting agencies don't want them, period. So if you have medical collections, $100, $200, $300, they are not going to show up on your credit reports. You still have them, but they're not going to show up on your credit reports because the credit bureaus have now set that threshold of $500 minimum medical collections, or don't even try to report it to us. So that's number 1. Number 2 is the delayed reporting requirement. Right now, debt collectors have to wait 6 months before they report medical collections to the credit bureaus. That is going to be extended to 12 months. So even if you end up with a medical collection, it won't hit your credit report for an entire year from the date of the default of the original account with the doctor's office or the medical services provider. So that's good news. It gives the insurance company time to pay the debt, and so it would never show up as a collection anyways because of that. And then finally is the removal of medical collections that are showing up on a credit report. So pre-July 2022, if a medical collection is paid or being paid by insurance, then the credit reporting agencies are going to require that it be deleted. That is going to be extended as of July of 2022 to include any method by which a medical collection gets to a zero balance. So that could be paid by insurance, that could be paid by the consumer, or that can be settled by the consumer. So if any of those things occur, the balance of the collection will be zero, and therefore the credit reporting agencies are going to require that it be removed. All right, so let me recap, because this is all good news for consumers, okay? Number 1, no medical collections on credit reports that are less than $500. If they are there already, the credit bureaus are going to delete them, and they will prevent any new reporting of them in the future. Number 2 is the delayed reporting is going to go from 6 months to 12 months, which is great because it gives the insurance claims process, which is horribly inefficient, time to work through the process and get the doctors paid, and therefore you avoid the need for a medical collection in the first place. And then finally, if you have a medical collection on your credit report and it is paid by you, paid by the insurance policy, or settled, it's going to result in a zero balance, and the credit reporting agencies are going to require that it be removed. So these are all good things for consumers. If I were you, I would check your credit reports to make sure that you don't have any medical collections. And if you do have medical collections, then you can obviously deal with them, because now there are a variety of really good ways to deal with them because of these new rules. Now, keep in mind, this is not the law, meaning that this isn't something they're required to do because of some change in the Fair Credit Reporting Act. This is something that they're doing as kind of as an industry collectively by choice. So if you have any other questions about this, drop them in the comment section below. No, this does not apply to other collections. This applies to medical collections. All right, I know I'm gonna get 1,000. What about my credit card collection? What about my apartment lease collections? No. This is medical collections. So if you have any other questions, drop them in the section below. Have a great rest of your day. We'll talk again soon.
For more videos and credit tips from John Ulzheimer, go to www.tradelinesupply.com.